TV. My name is Jack Tuxby. Tay-Tay's behind the camera. We're at Superbooth, and this is
Tobias from Teenage Engineering. Doesn't say, but TE. So you
yeah.
get it.
And we're in this idyllic camper van. I just had a sip of Teenage Engineering's own brewed beer, but we can't have that on YouTube. I have been told you got new stuff, and you know that I don't know what you've got.
So
this is a genuine surprise.
So you already know the TX6.
Yes.
We got that here connected, and a few weeks ago we announced this.
What's your take on it? I saw the hubbub about this. What's your take on it, in case someone hasn't seen about it already?
I mean, I'll share my very first experience, personal experience. So the first time I listened to the CM-15 Condenser microphone, I put headphones on because it has line out, and I got the chills. I got the chills, so I had to call the main engineer. It was in the middle of the night, but it was the first reaction, and I just wanted to compliment him and the team on their great work. So for me, it's lovely. We don't want to compare, but we can talk all day, but you should really listen to it.
Yeah, and that's the cool thing at Andertons being a store. I love doing these videos because I can say, hey, you can actually come to our place and give and try this out, or order it.
Right.
Now, what's the feature rundown on it? Because I don't know off the top of my head.
So the feature of the kickstand is one thing, but hey, so we have mini XLR, line out, and USB-C, and those outputs independently in parallel without any setting or whatever. So it's 3 outputs at the time, so you can route that however you want. The only setting is the gain switch in the back, so you get 3 different settings, and that allows you to record everything from ASMR vocals to loud banging drum sounds, basically.
And it's a large diaphragm. That's the magic, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Crazy small device, but same large diaphragm as you would.
Maybe it can be seen in the grill here. Or
yeah, we'll do some. Tay-Tay will swoop in with some
yep.
sweeps. Yeah.
So it's a 1-inch capsule.
And how would I? So it's got the kickstand.
Yep.
Is
and
there
also built-in battery, of course. I forgot.
And the built-in battery.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. So you don't, even though it's a large diaphragm condenser, you're not powering it through phantom power.
You can. So you can power it over the mini XLR, and it comes with the XLR adapter.
Cool.
So compatible with any console. And then to mount it on a tripod or a boom or a mic stand, there's a included adapter for a thread.
We'll do a demo back at the studio on this one. Now there's word of something else out, right?
Yes. So as of today, we announced
today.
Yeah, today. So it's,
thank you, mate.
Thank you. So this is TP-7, our tape recorder, and it's kind of finalizing the field range. This is your professional studio in pocket size, backpack compatible. So this is a tape reel, 12 mono tracks. Maximum. If you use the TX6, you get all the 6 stereo channels, so you can multi-track 6 stereo. If you use a computer or a USB class compliant device, you get the 3 stereo. So 6 mono if you want.
Right.
It's also now it's off, but if I hold the memory button here, it turns on, and I can speak into the microphone and turn it off, or release it, it's off. So basically it's a super quick way to record voice memos. These jacks here are TRRS, and they're actually 2 ways, so it can be both inputs and outputs, configurable however you want them. So you could do stem playback, or you can do multi-track recording. And let's I should hold it, you should hold it.
Oh, yeah.
Turn it on.
Yeah.
And also turn it to make it louder, because there's a built-in speaker as well. But so this is the tape reel.
Unbelievable.
And of course tape controls.
Oh my goodness, Tobias.
And
the inner nerd in me is just freaking out right
That's
now.
why we love you.
Oh, no.
So if you hold the mode button here for a while, you get into the different settings. Now you can release it, and now you can turn the wheel, and your viewers won't be able to.
We'll get some sweeps of this.
But do you feel it?
Yeah, I feel it.
So
there's like a little beautiful haptic nubbin.
Sure. People might be familiar with the OB4. And there's a small tape reel on there. We have the same kind of technology here. So yeah, our inner nerds are having a good time at work.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
And that's a jug, or sorry, a scrubber.
Oh, I can see that. I can see that. Give me some feedback.
Yeah. And depending on if you have a longer recording.
Right. So I use this as a recorder. With the TX6, I get that, we've got crazy amount, but here we've got essentially 3 stereo ins and 3 stereo outs simultaneously. How does that...
Either or.
Either or,
yeah,
okay.
Right.
And when I want to like mix this down, how does that come out of this?
Right, so it's a multi-track wave file, high resolution. You can get it, of course you can get the audio mixed over the built-in 6.3 millimeter jack.
Yeah.
And the adapter here, but you can also use USB-C for audio or for just getting the files out.
Right, we have to drop this in. I was about to leave, and then you went, oh yeah, and this is it's in
another thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, another feature is I showed the recording of voice memos. It could be any vocal recording. There's a free companion app that goes with this that will translate your vocal recordings or voice recordings into English text. So far English is supported, but it's based on OpenAI's Whisper, the ones who make ChatGPT.
Mm-hmm.
So they have a service called Whisper, and it's for transcriptions. So I did a half-hour interview with a colleague the other day, and we uploaded it here over Bluetooth and pressed transcribe, and then I had the text I could copy and paste and also edit, of course. So that's a feature.
Wild.
And I mean, it's something you can do, but you can do it here also.
Yeah, something special. Anyway, thanks, Tay. So on the table now, this is pretty. If we had the OP1 field,
yes, exactly.
This is the field range. We'll get on.
Yeah. We should do that. But so this is the studio in your pocket, basically. We have this accordion bag, and I don't want to lose this because this is my
mortgage.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
That's right.
But it's definitely a portable super studio.
It is.
And the desire level, I suspect, is high. Mm-hmm. The price is, what it is, and then the budget, so you have to work out your budget. But if you have the needs, then we have these tools.
Yeah, that's interesting. There seems to be a switch with all these new products.
Yeah.
But one thing I found at Andertons, when people ask me about teenage, and they go, "Oh, you seem so excited," I'm like, "Well, we're selling." From a retailer perspective, people are out there and they're buying these by the bucket loads from here at Andertons. With one thing I'd love to say, because you're from the horse's mouth, there seems to be a rise in people maybe, and I don't want to credit it, but on the internet, you get the people saying about the price. Mm-hmm. What's your take? Would you want to speak to them? Would you say, hey, you just don't know what goes into it, or what's?
No, I mean, when we last year we released the TX6, we also put out a book of schematics. I don't know if you saw that, but every drawing for every part, which is custom made, everything is in there. So anyone can go make a TX6 if they want to, because we're not doing this to. I mean, we do the best possible products that we can, and then it comes at a price. But and there's always a lot of passion when it comes to the teenage engineering operators, our customer base.
So, because I feel like I've come under the cosh sometimes as well. I'm like, I am that guy. I'm the super fan.
Yeah, sure.
And it's made. I've said to Taylor for years, the best thing I've ever bought was the original OP1.
Right, thanks.
Out of any instrument, I've got tons of guitars, and so I'm a big believer. But this, oh my goodness.
So
it's like a box set. I get to buy
right,
the
no,
box.
exactly. So, and I've been saying we don't want to exclude people just based on money. So we cater to the entry level with the pocket operators
Yeah.
as well. But I've been thinking that goes the other way around as well. We don't want to exclude engineering and innovation just based on money. So we actually do want to take a leap of faith and make something that's not out there, do our own unique products, and let's hope someone buys it because we love them. And then it comes at a price, and it's that's what we do. We do physical tools for professionals and for people who just want to start exploring electronic music. And I think it's still cool to me after 12 years at Teenage Engineering.
Yeah.
So I love it.
Respect, man. Thanks so much for having us.
For sure. Thank you so much for inviting us.
And what's great is, as great for you as well, you can buy this stuff from Andertons, but also I get to demo it. So hopefully when I get back, we'll do some audio demos, and you can come at me in the comments there. But thanks, Tay for being here. Thanks, Tobias, again. And yeah, fingers crossed for the rest of Superbooth. This is a great start. Thanks, mate.